Right in front of everybody. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, today is page 20 in our Book of Hearts, and I thought before we got started we'd look at our pages real quick. We haven't actually put them together and looked at them in a little while, several videos, but so far here's the thickness we have of our book. I love the chunkiness of this so far, and I love how all the little things look together, the little pages. They're just so cute. They're not in any order. I just grabbed them all off the table. There's a little preview of our little Book of Hearts. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm going to love the whole book once it's done. Let's put this off to the side and let's work today on the popcorn box. I'm in the mood to see what we can do with that. I'm debating on taking it apart, and then I would have two sides to work with. And one side I can do today and one at a later date. Alright, I decided to take it apart. I have more of these if we decide that taking it apart was not a good idea. Okay, now where we're going to go from here, no idea. This is as far as I've gotten. I just sat down, so I don't know. Alright, let me think about it and then we'll get started. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I pulled out this piece of Valentine paper. It's rather bright. It doesn't really go with the color scheme of this red. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. This one here goes much better. I love this one much more, actually. But I want to use this one because it's got a front and a back. Oh, actually, this one does too. You know what? We're going to use this one. That looks old-fashioned. Changing gears right here on camera, right in front of everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're switching gears. We're going to use this paper. I like the fact that it would have a front and back. That way, when I make this a pocket and you open it, you can see a little bit of the color. I want to glue this down on my paper, and then I'm going to cut around it, but I'm going to just glue the edges right here so that I have a pocket instead of gluing it down to the piece of paper. I'm going to make sure where I want it on my paper before I actually do that. See, I almost put it down here where there's this band. I'm going to take that off. I love it when they make this easy to remove and you don't have to cut it, because I am not a good cutter. I don't care if I'm using scissors or an X-Acto knife or the cutting tools or anything else. I am not a good cutter. Let's do it on this side. All right, just a little bead of glue here, here, and here. And I wasn't sure how much pocket I really wanted. I don't really need the whole area, but instead of closing off too much pocket and then being sorry, we left a lot of space. So whatever we put in there might fall to the bottom, so I'll have to make sure and account for that. I'm going to glue that right there. Get rid of any excess glue that seeps out because I put it really close to the edge. And then I'm going to cut this out. Here's what I want to do now. I've got a piece of book paper and I've got several washi tapes out, mostly reds and pinks and black. And I want to cover one side of my book paper and leave the other side exposed. But I don't want any of the white, so we're going to get rid of the white. I keep this because I like to stamp on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my washi tape, and I've been wanting to use up washi tape forever, so every time I get a chance I use as much as I can. This is really old washi tape, so if I feel like this is not going to be sticky enough to stay down, I will probably enforce it with a little glue. So I'm just going to start laying down my washi tape all across my book paper in different directions. And then when I get done, we will discuss. Okay. I'm going to trim off all of the extra on the side there because I don't want that in my way. Okay, I've got the edges trimmed, but I kind of think I want to go ahead and cover the back. I was going to leave the back open so that when you looked at your heart, if it was exposed, you'd see book paper versus washi tape. But I kind of think I want washi tape on both sides. So real quick, I'm going to cover the other side. Okay, I have both sides covered now. Now what I want to do is just go ahead and start cutting out hearts, different sizes, different shapes, whatever happens, happens. And just see how many I can get out of here. So I'll just do one real quick for you. Let's just fold a little bit. See, some of this washi tape is just not going to stay down. We're going to have to put a little glue down to help it. That's okay. So let's start with this right here. Let's do one like this. Okay, see what you got? Cute little heart. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these off camera. All right, here's what I've got. I've got my little hearts out here, different sizes, different shapes. And I've got my scrap washi tape here. We'll use that maybe some other way. And what I want to do now is, I can't decide if I want to alter this. I don't think I do. I might distress this a little bit. I'm going to distress the edges because this has a little bit of a vintage look. This one, not so much. But I want to take my hearts and I'm going to take a little bit of glue. This is going to be wet glue. And I want to kind of make it look like you're popping hearts. We're going to pop hearts out of our box here. So I'm going to put a little glue on the bottom of each tip and glue them into my box and then just build a little bit out. I may have to make more hearts. I'm not sure yet until I get done. But that's kind of where I'm going with this. That's kind of cute like that. Okay, let's let this dry for a second while I ponder what to do. Oh, you know, I got 3 more hearts here. I want to go ahead and put them on the front, but let's distress first. Let's let this dry and then we'll come back. I went ahead and took 2 more of my hearts and just tucked them in and glued them up here at the top with the rest of the hearts. Originally, I thought I'd put them down here and cover the popcorn, but I decided against it. But I did save one out because I'm going to cover the word corn and we're going to have pop hearts. And so I'll probably glue that here. But I want to distress this a little bit to make it more like, I don't know, vintage looking like the front. And so I'm going to use my distress ink and walnut stain and just go down the edges and probably go over the white on top a little bit. Okay, I like that much better. And then I'm going to do the sides on the back. Okay, I'm debating on taking this heart and going ahead and gluing it in here into the mix and not putting it down here because I don't like it there, but I do like it up here. So I probably will glue it up there. And what I think I'll do is I'll take this paper that's on the back and I'll bring it to the front also. And I think what I want to do is cut out one of these hearts or maybe the circle that says pass some love around because that's what you do with popcorn, pass it around, right? So I think I might cut out that or I might cut out a heart and then I'll probably cut both out and then do a little bit of a comparison and see which one I like best. I might cut some of these little hearts out here and see if I like it. Okay, I've cut out these little pieces here and I did distress around the edges again with the walnut stain. I think I want to glue this little piece down here that says pass some love around. And I was debating on putting this here, but it just seemed like too much, so I took it away and I put this here. We're going to pretend we're popping hearts. And I think that's what I want to put down there, just to cover the corn. And I am going to glue this up here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so now we got pop hearts. We've got our little pass some love around. And don't know about this. I'm going to tuck this up here and glue it in. And we'll have just one more heart popping out. Okay. Gonna let that dry for a second, and then I'll decide if I want to use this in any way. I think I'm not gonna do any more. I think we're gonna leave this heart off and we'll just use it somewhere else in our book, possibly. And if we decide to make this a page, it would fit in here like this. I think that's really cute. It's just really cute. And if we don't make it a page, we can attach it to something that's more stable so these don't get all bent, which is probably what we're going to wind up doing. And then put it on the page. But I really like this showing, so I don't want to do that. I want to leave it loose. We just may, because I'm not rough with my stuff. So I may just leave it like this and make it a page. That's what I want to do. Okay, so thanks for being here for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me show you a little close-up of our little pop hearts. I enjoyed working with the popcorn box, and we'll probably do something with the other side at some point in this project. If not, we'll do it another time. So I will see you for page 21. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.